Well, children, where there is so much racket, there must be something out of kilter. That twixt the women at the north and the Negroes of the south all talking about rights, the white men gonna be in a fix pretty soon. But what's all this here talking about? That man over there says that women need to be helped into carriages, lifted over ditches, and to be given the best place everywhere. Nobody ever helps me into carriages, or lifts me over mud puddles, or gives me any best place. And ain't I a woman? Look at me. Look at my arm. I have plowed and planted and gathered into bonds, and no man could hurt me. And ain't I a woman? I could work as much and eat as much as any man when I could get it. And I could bear the lash as well. And ain't I a woman? I have borne 13 children, seeing most of them being sold off into slavery. And when I cried out with a mother's grief, none but Jesus heard me. And ain't I a woman? And then they talk about this thing in the head. What's this they call it? Intellect. That's it, honey. Well, what's that got to do with women's rights and Negroes' rights? If my cup won't hold but a pint, and yours holds a quarter, wouldn't you be mean not to let me have my little half measure full? That man in the back says that women can have as much rights as men because Christ wasn't a woman. Well, where did your Christ come from? Where did your Christ come from? He came from God and a woman. Men didn't have anything to do with it. So, if the first woman God ever created managed to turn this world upside down all alone, well, these women here together ought to turn it right back side up again. And they're asking to do it. And these men, better let them.